on. Okay. Hopefully everything's good. We're at a good distance. So bear with me 1 second, everybody. Thank you for joining me for my monthly unboxing of Paper Pumpkin. Now I want to apologize ahead of time that this is the February kit, and I just recently had gotten it. So yeah, it's now March that this is coming out, but I still wanted to show the February kit. Now, unfortunately, the March kit, that one will be a little bit late. Hopefully, it'll be done before March is over. So yeah, this is the February Hello Spring kit. And before we start, I do want to talk a little bit about the next kit that is coming up, our March kit. So at the time of me filming this, this is what is this? This is Tuesday, March 4th. So there's still a few more days to subscribe to the Daisy Daydream kit. This kit is the subscription period for this one. It ends on March 10th. Also, in this kit, there is going to be a free stamp set in it, in addition to the one that comes with the kit. So, a little bit about this kit. Let's see. It sends sweet greetings with gorgeous cards featuring bees, honeycomb, and daisies. It makes 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs with 9 coordinating envelopes. It's got specialty gold foil and pre-cut vellum accents. There are unique pre-cut paper pieces. The coordinating colors in this kit are crumb cake, crushed curry, lemon lime twist, lost lagoon, which is also the little classic Stampin' Spot in the kit. Mossy Meadow and Very Vanilla. And again, there will be a free additional stamp set in this kit as well. And again, the last day to subscribe is March 10th. Now, I do want to make mention of something really quick about the subscribing. So on March 10th, that is typically the last day that you can choose to subscribe. Say if the kit is not something that, after seeing the sneak peeks of it, that's really your cup of tea, you can suspend it for that month. Or if you outright want to cancel it, you have to do it by the 10th of each month. So this kit here will be for March 10th. So by March 10th, you would need to do any of those things that's going to affect this kit. Now, what's happening, Stampin' Up! Is around the same exact day here. Stampin' Up! Is moving the paperpumpkin.com website, and they're going to move it into the stampinup.com website, the website you would go to place any of your regular orders. So subscribing would be done through that website. I would suggest that if this is a kit that you would really, really like and it's prior to March 10th, I would suggest going to paperpumpkin.com and, like I said, either subscribing or suspending, or if you want to increase or decrease the number of kits that you are getting, um, I would suggest to do it just prior to March 10th. So then that way it doesn't get all messed up, because again, it's going to switch from the website that's paperpumpkin.com, and it's going to all move over to stampinup.com. So that's information about the subscribing. Now, also to coordinate with it, there is coordinating dies. These do coordinate with the January, February, and the March kits. The item number for this is 166237. It is here in the United States, it's $12. At the time of me filming this, which is again March 4th, these are still available. Also, you do need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber in order to get these, and these can be found in the online store under kits and under Paper Pumpkin, and I believe it's like refills and add-ons. It's in that section. So I don't have these quite yet. When I have the March kit, hopefully I have these by the time I go to do that one. So that way I can show you the stuff for that. Um, okay. So let me put this aside and let's go ahead and open up the box. So ahead of time, I had already kind of like pulled out the pieces for each of the cards just to save a little bit of time. Just so all the elements they're in an envelope, and then we can just go ahead and we can stamp and assemble them. So this is the Hello Spring kit. This kit, it does, let's see, I think it should say it right on here. Um, it doesn't say it on here. But this kit does coordinate. Hold on a second. It's gotta be on here somewhere. So bear with me for a quick second. Um, okay, I don't have it sitting right here. It coordinates with the Grow with Love bundle. It is a bundle that is in our online exclusives. Um, in this kit, there are these large pocket envelopes that I'll show you. In that bundle, in the online exclusives, it actually has a die that you can make smaller envelopes with. So that bundle coordinates with this kit. And again, between the dies and between that bundle, you don't need them to create the projects in the kit. There's just extra stuff that if you want to think outside the box and create more projects, then you have some options. So here are our kits that I'm going to set this aside, and then I'm going to show you what's in this kit. So at first, we do have the color pamphlet in here, and in here it doesn't have like really any instruction, like worded instructions. They are pictures. It shows you what greening to use and what to stamp it on. There's also a ruler that's on the side here. So for example, there is some linen thread in this kit. So if it says you need 12 inches, then you have your ruler here on the side so you can easily cut it to size. Now, also in here, there's some tear and tape, and there's some dimensionals. And so basically you have everything in this kit. Really all you would need is a bone folder for burnishing those scored card bases, and a pair of scissors so you can cut your linen thread. So basically everything is here. Now if there were embellishments, another option, what I like to use is the take your pick tool. This is really great for picking up any of the little embellishments that would be on the acetate sheet, but this particular kit does not have any with it. So again, it shows you three different cards here, all of the pieces that go to each of those cards, and then there's more of a detailed instruction on how to put them together. And then on the back of it, you see a picture of all of the kit components, lets you know what the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors are in it. Also, it shows you the this add-on of the dies, And then there is this QR code here that you can scan, and it'll take you to the video that Stampin' Up! Had put together, showing you how these projects are put together. Then again, there's some linen thread and some tear and tape. There's a whole big sheet of Stampin' Dimensionals. Then there's a few sheets here that have some die cut pieces already colored and printed and such. There's some labels and some labels to stamp on. And then there's 3 different kinds of card bases. So we have what looks like a basic beige with some, that looks like a little copper detail on there. There is blue, so this I think is maybe balmy blue, and it doesn't have the foiling, but it has like that same texture design. And then there's this piece here that has the greenery on it. So you got the design on both the front and the back of the card base. And then here are the really larger pocket envelopes. All of them have that same pattern on the inside. And then here we have the Petunia Pop Stampin' Spot. I'm going to set this aside because I'm going to bring in my full-size Petunia Pop ink pad, and we're going to use that. And then there's the stamp set. There is a printout that shows you all of the images in the stamp set. This is perfect that once your kit is done, you can take this and you can store it in like a what's the word that I'm looking for, in one of the clear envelopes. So whatever way that it is that you store your stamp sets, this is perfect, so you have a printed design of what's in it. So in the stamp set, you can see there's this one branch work here, and it says chives. Now the dies that I was telling you about a moment ago, let me bring that sheet in really quick. So these dies, so this die right here, this is going to die cut this stamped image right here. And then you have this little floral piece here that this die right here will cut that out. So it does coordinate. Now with this, again, you're just stamping these. These are not something you're going to have to cut out. So you have chives. Thanks for helping me grow. Happy Easter. You got some decorative design here. You got Hello Spring, For You, Sending Love, and To a Wonderful Friend. So we'll put that back. So that's all the components that are in the kit. And again, ahead of time, I had separated all of the pieces for each of the kit so we can get into putting our projects together. So let me move that out of the way and let me bring in what we're doing for the first card. So let's open this up. So the first card that we're going to put together is the one with the basic beige base with that little bit of copper foiling on there. I have all the pieces right here inside my card. All right, so on this pink tab right here, they are going to stamp the greeting that says, "Thanks for helping me grow." Now again, when you work on these cards, if there's multiple greetings in them, you're more than welcome to use whatever greeting that you would like. So if your stamps have like a thank you and thank you cards are what you need, feel free to do nothing but thank you cards. So let's see, let's bring in our Stampin' Pierce mat. This being a photopolymer stamp set, so we get a nice good stamped image. This will give us a better image. I feel like I'm struggling on talking, and I apologize in advance you know, you put you turn the camera on and you go to film and you forget words, and it's really a thing. So I want to apologize in advance. So let's, hopefully the flubbing is very, very minimal. Okay, so I'm going to ink up my greeting here. And I'm going to stamp that right here in the middle. Like so. And actually, we got to stamp something else. So we got that greeting. And then there is this one panel here that says chives. And it just has the greenery on it. But we need to stamp that little bloom on here 2 different times. So let me get another block for this. Now, the first time that you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, let me show you. Is there one in here? No, there isn't. I have one over here. So that when you're a first time Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you will get an acrylic block. I think it'll be one just like this, because I have one that's thinner. So I know that there's some all-inclusive kits that Stampin' Up! Sells, and they come with the acrylic blocks. I just can't remember if it's the thicker or the thinner one, but when you're a first-time subscriber in your first kit, you'll get an acrylic block, and then just hold on to that block, because then you'll use that for the next kits that you get. Now I'm using one of the thicker acrylic blocks that we sell in the catalog. So whatever you have. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up, and we're going to stamp one right over here. So it does show you in the picture where you stamp it, so you can see that there's like that stem right there and right up here. And this one will go right there. Okay. We'll set that aside. Now that's all the stamping that we're doing on this particular card. So let's move this out of the way. Okay. Then let's see. That shows you where you're putting your adhesive. So let's get our tear and tape. And we'll pull our linen thread out. Now, another tip when you're using tear and tape, I like to bring out one of these blocks actually, because it has like that more, it's got like a sharper edge to it, whereas the other blocks are more, they're more rounded. So what I like to do is I like to use this with my tear and tape. So on the tear and tape, it looks like we have, okay, so the one that says basil, this is the one that's going to get the dimensionals, but the other two, we're going to add a strip of this tear and tape to it. And what I like to do is take the edge and then just tear it, so that way I have a straight edge when I go to tear it. And then we're going to put it on the back of the piece, that the other one here. Okay. And we'll set that aside. And then we have, let's see, on our greeting piece, we got a little piece here to put in the middle. Okay. And then let's bring in our dimensionals. So with the one that says basil, we're going to add some dimensionals to the back of this. So it even shows you in the diagram where to place your dimensionals. Let me bring this down just a little bit. Bring it a little bit closer. Okay, so we're going to add one in each corner. And then one right in the center. I'm going to keep an eye on my laptop here because I know when you get too close, then the camera tries to focus every time I bring my hand into the screen. Okay, so we have these pieces all prepped. Now it's saying that we need 12 inches of the linen thread. So what I'm going to do instead on this, 12 inches seems awfully long. Yeah, about 12 inches. Yeah, that's about 12. Let me get my snips here. Okay. And let's hold this back up. And then, let's see, let's bring in our card base. And now for our card base, they have this piece here that we had stamped. Let's take off the paper backing. And we're going to take this piece and we're going to place this one right up here, like so. And then the one that says mint, this one is going to lay right over, we're going to go right over here, like so. And then the one that has basil, and it has the dimensionals on it. We're going to add this one. See, we're putting this one right over here like so. And then we're going to add 2 dimensionals to the back of our greeting piece. So on either end. And let's remove that backing along with our dimensional backings. And then for our twine, let's see, how do they have this? When they have it kind of looped, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie mine into a bow and just have these really large loops and tails like so. And then which direction do I want this to go? So I want it to go kind of in this direction. So let me kind of put that in the middle like so. And we'll pull this a little bit in and we'll trim those ends down a little bit. And then this is going to go right up here like so. And then I'll get my snips and I'll trim this down just a little bit. And this one over here is okay. All right, so there is the first card. Again, there are no little embellishments for this. It's just the linen thread. So there's the first card. And then, of course, we have our little pocket envelope for it. So really super cute. I like the greens and that blue in there as well. So there is our first one. Okay, let me bring in my Stampin' Scrub and let's clean off these stamps. I apologize for the camera shaking when I do this. One thing that I do want to do, give me 1 second. I didn't turn my overhead light on, so maybe that's made it a little bit brighter. Okay, so let's get the stamps and let's take our greeting off because I don't think our next card is going to be using this greeting. All right, let's see. Card number 2 is our green one here. And this one we want to a wonderful friend. And put that on there. And it looks like this is the only thing that we're going to be stamping. So let me bring in all the pieces. Okay, so this one we're using this greenery. Okay, so on this pink, looks like bubble bath tag, let's bring in our Pierce mat, and we got our stamp, and let's get our ink. And this is going to be stamped off to the right hand side of our tag. So right over here. My Petunia Pop ink pad is pretty inky. Okay, so we got that. We'll set that aside. All right, move that. And then on our large panel right here, let's bring in our tear and tape. Let's see, where's the end of our tape? And we're going to add this to the back. Okay, we'll set that aside. And then let's see what we got here. So it looks like on these two taller pieces, we're going to add some to the back of this. Okay. Just looking, we have 4 different greenery die cuts here. So these long, skinnier ones. Adding the tear and tape to. And then let's get our dimensionals. And then let's see, this is going to go on top. So this is this other piece right here. And it shows you where to place the dimensionals on it. So we have one up here, here, and down here. Okay, and then on this piece, this is going to lay on top after we put the greeting down. So we need another 3. And we have one up here, and down here. Now, following the placement only because sometimes when you're overlapping it on top of something else, following this, if you have something already raised up and you don't want there to be more bulk where it looks uneven. So that's why I follow that. Now on this, the same thing, about 12 inches of the linen thread. Now I have my grid sheet right here too. That's got a ruler on it, so I'll just use that. Okay, and for this, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to make a large loop bow for this rather than just doing the twisting that they show in the diagram. Because you can see they just do like a little twisting type of thing with it. So then the greeting part, let's see now, the greeting part, I think it goes like this. We have our tear and tape. So we're going to place the tear and tape more off to, let's see, to this side right here. And then we got 2 dimensionals on either end. Okay. And we'll take, I don't know why I did this part first. We got to kind of put all that other stuff on the card. All right, let me set that aside along with our bow. Let's get our card base. So this one's going to be in landscape mode. All right, so we're going to take this big panel here. And this is going to go, put it this way so everything looks like it's facing up. And then we're going to center this like so. And then we have, let's see, we have this piece right here. This one goes right over here. And I'm not going to press it down really hard quite yet in the event that I need to move it over. And then this one goes over here. And then we have this one here. This looks like it's basil. This one goes right over the top. Let me move this over a little bit more. Like so. This one kind of goes in between. Okay, and then we'll press that down. We'll take our greeting piece and our bow here. And we'll put this on here like so. And then we'll stick this down right over the top like so. Actually, it shows it over more. Okay. And then this piece right here will lay right on top. Right over on this end like so. Okay. So there is the second card. Really cute. These colors go really, really well together. So then let's put that with its coordinating envelope. We'll set that aside. Then let's clean this stamp. We got one more card left. And let's flip this over. Okay, this one looks pretty simple. So we got our envelope. Let's see, we need the stamp. Let's see, this one says Hello Spring. And even the one that says Happy Easter is about the same size. So looks like that stamp will work just as well. Let me grab another block. Okay. And let's bring in our pieces. So on this one too, we're going to stamp that little flower piece. And let me get my Pierce mat. And let's get our ink. And we'll stamp these. One right here. And then another one right up here. Okay, and then our greeting. Hello Spring. Stamp that right in the center. Okay, set that aside. That's all the stamping we need to do on that one. All right, so then let's take this panel right here and add our tear and tape. Okay, let's see. We need two. Let's see here. Well, that don't look like it. When I look at the picture. Looks like it's on this end. Come on. Tear. Let's see. The greetings got dimensionals on it. Okay, so this piece here has 5 dimensionals. And one in the center. And then the greetings got 3. Okay, and then let's tie another linen bow. Again, about 12 inches. Okay, now let's get our card base, and we're going to take this panel right here, and we're going to place this right here in the middle. Make sure I got it straight. Okay, and then we got this panel that we stamped. Okay, and then this will go right over it like so. And then we have this panel here, and we need one dimensional for this end, and let's remove the paper backings. And then on this one, again, we got our bow here, and it's going to stick right on the back like so. We kind of move it over a little bit. All right. And we'll pull this in a little bit. All right, and then this is going to stick down. Okay, this is backwards. It's backwards. The dimensional needs to be, or do I have it right? The dimensional needs to be over on this side. Okay, we got it. We got it. And this will go right over here. Like so. Press that down. We'll trim this a little bit. Okay, and then our greeting piece, and then we have our third card done. And then this will sit right on top, like so. Okay, so let's get the envelope. And there is the third card. So really cute cards in this kit. I do love the color combination that's in this kit. Again, it's basic beige, bubble bath, lemon lime twist, lost lagoon, old olive, petunia pop, and it's bronze rather than copper foiling that was in that basic beige card base. So let me bring in the other projects. So here is the first card. Thanks for helping me grow. Has these really cute panels, and again just stamped the little blooms on for the chives right there. Our second card, using a lot of green to this one with that nice little pop of the pink. Really like how this one came out. And then, of course, there's the third one that we just completed. Again, stamping the blooms on those chives and then just doing a little bit of layering. So really super cute cards with really neat pocket envelopes. Now, again, this particular kit does coordinate with the Grow with Love bundle that is currently an online exclusive. I have not gotten that bundle yet, but it is on my list of product that I do want to get. I'm hoping to have it to where I can uh, create projects for my Friday Night Live. I'm thinking it's going to be in April since I have everything planned out for March already. So thank you for joining me for this episode of my monthly paper pumpkin unboxing and assembling. Again, the subscription period for, let me pull out my notes here. Again, the subscription period is currently open for the Daisy Daydream kit. This, again, March 10th is the last day that you can make any changes, or if you want to subscribe, or if you want to suspend. Uh, but I just advise, if you are interested in the kit, to go to paperpumpkin.com prior to March 10th and subscribe, get everything set up, so then that way you don't have any issues. Because again, I think it's either going to be March 10th sometime or March 11th. At some point, the Paper Pumpkin website is going to come down, and then Paper Pumpkin will be moving to the stampinup.com website, and then that's where you would go if you want to. Then later on, if you want to subscribe or suspend, or if there's any changes that you need to make at all. And again, the coordinating die add-ons, the spring is in the air. The dies coordinate with the January, February, and March kits. At the time of me recording this, these are still available. They're item 166237. They're $12 here in the United States. And you do need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get it. Now, at the moment, Paper Pumpkin is just available in North America. So, those in the United States and Canada, this is available to you. And that's all I got for this. I don't have any sneak peeks yet as to what will be in April's kit. Once the March, when March 11th rolls around, we will get some sneak peeks as to what'll be in the April, May, and June kits, and what the coordinating add-on dies are going to be. And so I'll have all that information for you when I go to do that March kit. Now, again, the kits, typically it's about the middle of the month or so when I get them. However, I already know that I'm not going to be able to do the video. If I'm able to do it before March is up, then I'd be very lucky if I'm able to do that, but I may be. It'd be near the very end, but I'm going to try and get that so I can get back on track. And then come April, do April's when as soon as it comes in the mail. So if you like the projects that I've made for you, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. It not only helps me in growing this channel, but it also helps me in growing my Stampin' Up! Business as well. If you would like, in the description, I also have a link if you would like to receive my monthly newsletters. I do have one that will be going out tonight, March 4th. It's going to include the two new kit collections that Stampin' Up! Has just brought out today, actually, if you're watching this on the 4th. It also has the video schedule of everything that I'm going to be doing for the month of March. So I do at least 2 videos a week. Thursdays are my Throwback Thursdays, and then there's my Friday Night Lives. So this Friday, I will be going live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I will be using that really cute suite of product that's in our new scrapbooking brochure, Meant to Be. So I hope that you'll be able to join me for that. And if not, there's always the replay. And so that's all I have for you in this video. And I will be back later on this month with the March kit, and then we'll be back on track in April. So wherever you may be, everybody, if you're dealing with some bad weather, whether it's thunderstorms with tornadoes or snow and blizzards, stay safe, and everyone have a blessed one. Bye bye.